Hello everybody and welcome back to another chill Sunday stream. Hope you're having a chill and lovely Sunday. I see Shark is here. Shark says, Gunk in my Sunday stream? It's more likely than you think. Not just any Gunk, the Gunk. Indeed, indeed. Reminding everybody already to switch over from top chat to live chat. As I wait for people to make their way in, we are of course here in Staxel, where we're going to be building something to represent Guacamelee 2, as well as our new game, The Gunk. And once we do that, we will jump right into our next game. I am going to start off by loading up the game and making our way in to... Nope, that is the wrong monitor, Staxel. That is the wrong monitor. Also, hello and welcome, Jaguar. Hope you're having a chill and lovely Sunday as well. Glad you could join us. Always glad to see the kitty in a box. Alright, let's start flying and... Alright, last time we had made this portal for the second Guacamelee game. And of course, this was our portal for the first game and our little completion for the first game as well. Shark says, my cough turned out to be a cold, but I'm doing okay-ish now. Well, I am glad you're doing okay-ish. That does not sound like fun. Now, what I'm thinking for this game, for Guacamelee 2, is to make the Sacred Guacamole. So we'll start off with the stone bowl for that and fill it up, and that will be a good reminder of what the game was about. What do we want to use for the bowl? Something that looks like stone. This brick block, maybe? No? We could just use a straight up stone block, but I think that'll blend too much in with the environment. This, however, could work. And we could throw this over here. So, what's going on with games, in case you're not on the Discord and you're watching this? The Gunk ended up being a kind of a late edition based on the way timing for the rest of the year is gonna go. A lot of the regular people won't be able to make stream on the last 2 Sundays of the month, because that's Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve. So, we're doing the Gunk for the next 2 weeks, and then we'll follow up with what actually won our poll on the Discord. The 2 games were Fall of Porcupine and Black Book. So we will be playing those as soon as we get to a point where the new year starts. So look forward to that. So we're gonna do that, spread it out one more. Actually, let's just fill the outline and then have it come one more in each direction. And then kind of do the same. Probably the closest way to create the actual bowl-like effect. Doug says Sunday streams in this economy, it is more likely than you think. I think we're gonna want to actually fill in these 4 spaces. And then we could actually do that to widen the bowl. And then why not have it go one more? And then we can start making the edges come up more evenly. Soon we shall be gunked. Indeed, we shall be gunked. We'll have this come up maybe 2 more. Jaguar says, I made but some tea, but it is still too hot. Now I must be patient, lest I burn my mouth. The greatest difficulty when it comes to tea is waiting for it to cool. I'm waiting for it to steep. Wanting it before it's ready. There we have a bowl. And what do we want to use for the actual guacamole? That could potentially be interesting to use. I want to see if there's something more like the whole block is like that, so that it doesn't look strange under it, but that works potentially. I mean, we could go with just this. Doug, you just burn your mouth. That doesn't sound... It's pleasant. I'm gonna just check if there's another type of block, because that mossy color on that block actually works really well. Let's see. I think one of these two is going to be the best we get. Kind of don't like how that sits, but I like how it's kind of plain there. But no, you know what? This one actually looks like it has like spices and could have like seasoning in there. So let's do that. Doug says I have screwed up my mouth beyond belief from many things, so it's not that bad. Okay. Well, as long as you're relatively okay. Doug is too tough for the rest of us. Indeed. I don't know if I could do that. Constantly burning my mouth. One thing when it's spicy food, but another thing entirely when it's actually physically hot. Shark says, I've never had guacamole, actually. I would totally make you some if I could. It is delicious. Doug says, I think after the 100th migraine, pain gets a -2 multiplier. That's fair. That's entirely fair. No pain quite like a migraine. Doug has the golden pain trophy. Doug is Psyduck. Wait till he evolves. Oh, Doug is going to be a gold duck soon. Then watch out. Still not going to get a psychic type, though. Still not going to get a psychic type. Okay, and now the bowl should be overflowing, which I like. Doug says, true, right now I'm yellow and have a headache, and then I will be blue. True. Very true. It is fairly simple to make. Guac is one of those dishes that I feel like is easy to make but hard to master. Kind of want to put like a little bit on the side so that it looks like some spilling out. And then so we've got our bowl. Ooh. You can see it on the side there. That's weird. I kind of like that effect though. It kind of looks like it's oozing over. And then we want to put a giant tortilla chip in there. What could we use for tortilla chip? That's probably about as close as we're going to get in terms of the color. That doesn't look like a brick. We are just doing the best we can with it. And so we're going to have the little tortilla chip kind of stuck in there. Doesn't feel right. It does not feel right. I think I'm going to have it do 5, 3, 3, 1. No, that's objectively worse. Hello, Ill. Welcome. Hope you're having a chill and lovely Sunday. Doug says, it's like 5 ingredients. It's beginner friendly, but I don't think I've had a, quote, good guacamole from an abuela or whatever, so I don't know the pica is. It is 5 ingredients, but it can turn into so much more. I think that works. It is the bowl of sacred guacamole. Maybe we have it like dripping down the side there. We got our tortilla chip in there. You know what? Maybe the tortilla chip just needs to be over further. I think that might fix it. Because I have it like right at the edge. Who does that? Who actually dips into the edge properly? Just put it a little bit further out. There we go. Maybe even take some of that off so it looks like it's... No, we can make it. There. Okay. So that's it for Guacamole. We've got Guacamole 1 with our Luchador mask and our oil power. And we have our world where Juan did not make it, and the second game, and the sacred guacamole. Now we need something for the gunk. And I am going to be honest with you, I don't know what to do for the gunk. But I do know that we suck up gunk in the game, so I was trying to see if there was something that was a gunky block that we could put there. And I mean, you do have a vacuum arm in the game. Is that the name of the game? Yes, the game is called The Gunk. Is there any block or anything that like, looks like it's oozing or gunky? Like, not really, right? I also noticed, like, water blocks are not generally available. You know what? I am just gonna scroll through and see if I find any blocks that work. Because they really don't give you everything in these categories. And see if we could find something that looks like a tar or an ooze. Salt brick block. Like, if I could get something like this waterfall block, but in a different color, that would be nice. Hmm. Swamp moss could potentially be helpful. We'll take that. What else do we got here? Not much. Not much. Can I place this on, like, any? I can. So what I could do is take the swamp moss here and put it on some something like this, maybe. Let's take that. Something that doesn't look necessarily flat. Actually, one of these could work too. Maybe you. Or you. Alright, let's find a spot for this. So they kind of like land on a whole other planet. So I'm thinking somewhere in the mountains here. But no, like they're in a lush greenery, but you know, we could do it. We could do it right here. Why not? So we could kind of just need the scythe to cut that. I cannot remember the last time I pulled out the scythe. And do something like this and maybe put this on top to kind of represent the gunk. I think I like this block the best out of the options. Yeah. And we'll just build a portal out of the gunk. And we'll put this down all around here. And based on what little I know about the game, I kind of want to make this look like it's maybe even slightly damaged. Like it's missing some pieces or something. Have this kind of be like a cluster of gunk. With missing pieces. Does that make sense? It's always hard sometimes to like come up with the portal idea on a game you've never played before you because you're responding to the trailer. And maybe have this one looks like it's piled up a bit right here. And then we can get a set of portal blocks around it so that we can actually find this in the future. I think I do is down here. Get portal there. Basically. And then we'll break these here. And we'll put this block in all these empty spaces so it looks like it's growing out of the ground. How do you get the portal ideas / inspiration from then? Well, usually I just watch the trailer for the game and I try to see if there's anything portal-like that already exists in the game based on the trailer, and then just try to copy that. If there isn't anything that's overt to me, I try to take a concept from the game, like the gunk itself, and try to formulate something into like a rectangular shape that could be turned into a portal, but still keeping within the understanding of what the game seems to be expressing within the trailer. So, like, it looks like there are these patterns in the trailers of little messes of whatever this gunk is, and you suck them up with a vacuum type thing on your hand. So, and it looks like it overgrowths some areas. And then I kind of want to wrap that type of thing within these blocks so that it gets the bright thing so we can actually see it in the future. Sucking up the slop. When you put it that way, it sounds kind of gross. And I kind of like the idea of it being broken up, it looking like it's overgrown, like it's coming out from things, as opposed to being, like, perfectly flat and even. So, that is... Do you consider themes, pixels, 8-bit stuff? Mostly themes. Pixel art I can mimic and do. I don't need to worry about that too much. As long as it's not something that's perfectly circular or spherical, that and everybody cares about that, I can pretty much try to makeshift it. But I think we are ready to head over to our next game. So let's hop on in. We'll teleport ourselves over to the next game. Off to the Gamma Quadrant. Maybe. Maybe we're actually heading into the Gamma Quadrant. Who knows? Who knows? We're gonna go do some exploration and salvaging. And here we are, back with the Gunk. Let's see what we've got in terms of this. Subtitles are on. I would like subtitle colors based on character. Size of subtitles good. Subtitle background transparent. I don't care about time played being displayed. I'm gonna lower master volume to about half, and you all let me know if that's better or worse. And let's start a new game. Welcome to the Gunk.
Hey, Bex, anything on the scanner up there?
Nah, the signal's gone, and I'm getting a bellyache just thinking about the fuel expense of landing on this dud.
Sure, we thought we'd already be on another delivery job. But that energy spike definitely came from this place, and I'm already geared up back here.
Alright, alright.
Cassidy
Approaching
H.
drop point. You secured?
Alright, hooked up and... Damn it. The power glove's acting up.
Again? What'd you use to mend it?
Super glue?
Super glue? Why not just solder it?
Because we're out of zinc for the alloy. I used the last rod to patch up the hydro spanner.
No solder rods? No coffee? Only one beer left. I'm sick of having gruel for lunch. Being poor sucks.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
Alright, here we go.
I don't like this weather. I'm pretty sure the ship's insurance won't cover alien storm damage.
Hey, aren't
Hello
those
and
tough?
welcome, Duke.
If she could talk, she'd say she want us to land and go explore.
No, you want us to land so you can go explore.
One up to you, Captain.
Since when am I the captain? We took the loan together. We both have to pay the mortgage.
Is it me, or is it supposed to be this dark? Is it all dark on the stream for you? Because it is real dark on my screen. Is there a brightness setting? I see color gain. I mean, I wasn't expecting that. And temperature and saturation. Film grain. Oh, I'm in photo mode, that's why. System options. Display. Let's bump that brightness up just a little bit. There we go. I can see now. Yeah, somewhat dark is fine. Not being able to see where I'm going is a problem. Because you also have to keep in mind, I'm streaming this. So, I have a bright light right there that is shining in my eyes. So, when I have dark contrasted screen against bright light, dark screen is very hard to see. Seeing in this economy. So, even if the game would be perfectly fine for me to play outside of streaming, while I'm streaming it, need the brightness up. I can't see otherwise. The character is Star-Lord, says Jaguar, or is Metroid. So Samus? The suffering we do for good online video. Yeah, I mean, I'm not staring at the light, so it's fine. But if I actually have to see a dark screen with the bright light above me, it doesn't exactly work out. That is much better. So you really didn't miss much. We just did the Staxel stuff. We built a thing for Guacamelee 2, which was the Secret Guacamole, and we built a portal for this game.
Hey, here's something. You feel like analyzing some scan data?
That's what we're here for. Scan away. Just a basic composite of silicate. No energy reading to speak of.
So, we can't sell it?
Not unless we find 1 million of them.
Hmm.
Wait, the signal's back. Weaker though, and I can't get a clear reading. There's some stuff down here causing interference. Come take a look.
There's the gunk.
What in the world? Huh. A blob of gunk.
Yeah, that's an apt name for it. Can you scan it without getting too close? We don't know what's in it.
Looks like snot.
If it is, I don't want to meet the thing that's... Keep your
First we
mask
see
on.
asbestos, and now some goop. This planet sucks.
Seems to be some sort of organic compound. Luckily, I don't think it's snot. Think you can use your glove to clean it up?
All right, what do you say, Pumpkin? Can we clean it up?
What's up with the radio reception?
Reading unknown. Okay, genuine question, where is it going?
Whoa! It's beautiful.
Interesting is what it is. Give me that data. You sure you didn't get super glue in the scanner?
100%. Why?
The pattern kinda looks like the signal we got before, just weaker. If the reading is right, this stuff's got some energy potential.
For real?
Keep your head screwed on. This puddle's not much to write home about. But if we can find a bigger deposit, I think we should look for a place to land.
Sweet. Light the way.
Cleared the first gunk. Achievement unlocked. Jaguar says, so this character's Luigi, but instead of ghost, it's gunk. Something like that. Doug says, I think if that sounds normal to you, Duke, you should probably call it cleaning crew at a hospital. I mean, to be fair, there are sections of the environment that now look like that, so I know what Duke's talking about.
If we find more of that substance, our poor days might be over. I could get a garden of my own back home. What would you do?
Pay our bills?
I meant after that.
I know. But I don't dream big until I know it's within my reach.
A dream, Bex, is something that's out of our reach. Otherwise, it's called an option.
Maybe it's just an oil spill and plastic waste. Yeah, all those microplastics when they band together. Pay our bills, this was made by millennials.
Not getting through here.
You're not wrong.
More gunk on the other side of these nasty vines.
And these two took out a mortgage on a ship together. So, I mean, that highly implies that they're probably in some sort of relationship. Microplastics have unionized, they are now macroplastic. If only. If only it worked like that. Controls on the game feel pretty
okay?
nice.
Yeah, just some shade. Nothing major.
Like, the jumping doesn't feel, like, too heavy. Doug says if it did, we'd all be dead, since we'd have large chunks of plastic inside us doing the unionizing process.
There's an open space over these cliffs. Can you make it through?
Anything for my captain.
Enough with the captain thing.
You are not wrong, Doug. Because we all have microplastics in us at this point. And who knows what the heck that's doing to any of
This
us.
place seems like it's big enough for the bunny, right?
Yeah, but I can't take her down until that gunk's gone. Care to clean it up?
Oh yeah, it'll be our pleasure.
Remove the gun. Hold LT for precision. Oh, wow. That would have been nice to know before. I don't have to hip fire the whole time.
I think it's like pollution?
Whatever it is, it's messing with my gear. Hurry up and take it away.
Where are we sending this to? Because there is no way all of this mass is going inside of her arm.
Sure is nice when it's gone. Hope it helps with the signal.
Doug says, well, if we learned anything from asbestos, the answer is probably not good. Unless your body can actually flush it out. It doesn't get stuck in the lungs. It's going to Kirby's void stomach. Oh, that's
See that?
pretty.
Amazing! What did I even do?
The gunk must be suppressing the plant life somehow. Alright, make way. Coming down.
Maybe she has a portal in her glove.
Out you go, Kurt. Don't wander off this time.
You got through.
What?
Maybe you should take a look at his code. Yesterday, he ran all of my tools through the washing machine. Yeah. That storm was rough, and I don't like the look of that river. I'll run some diagnostics on Bunny just to be safe. Now? I was thinking we could do some exploring. Together? Avoid the boring stuff, you mean? No, I just thought... I know, Ronnie, but I have to take care of the ship first. Look, I'm running a constant scan for the energy signal. Why don't you remove some more gunk and see if we pick it up again? Okay, if you say so, Cap. Just be careful.
Landed the dust bunny.
I think the bunny will like it here. Could be worse, I guess. Ample space, ground seems stable enough. I'm still not happy about the look of that river, though. Come on. It doesn't get much better than this. Who knows what we'll find? Hopefully, the source of that energy signal. You were going on and on about landing here. Now you're just standing around chatting? Go on. Get out there. I'm on it.
Shark says, OMG, they were roommates. History will talk about how they were very close friends.
Hey, Kurt.
You got served.
And a good day to you too, buddy.
What is up with Kurt? You got served. I mean, separate bunks is just convenient in terms of space. No homosexual activity here. None whatsoever.
Looks interesting. Check the data for me, please.
What's up with your attention span? Aren't you gonna clean up some gunk?
It's really compact. Looks like it could burst any moment. Ooh, that sounds like fun. Let's plant it. Felix, I can't rip it off.
It roots deep underground. You need a proper fix for the glove. If you find some metal ore for the soldering alloy, you could repair it once and for all.
If we're gonna stick around here for a while, I'm really going to need it.
Doug says, I appreciate the gaze, but Kurt is all I care about. That's fair. Category human? What? Culinary robotic transport, a root-tooled food delivery robot we got for a good price at a liquidation sale. Kurt's really more part of the family.
Ha ha, very funny.
The best friend and partner a spacefaring woman could wish for. Thoroughly underappreciated. They are the best of friends. Hydroponics wall. A hydroponic garden delivers nutrient-infused water to facilitate the growth and growing of crops in space. This is the smaller system in line and is really more of a luxury than a reliable source of sustenance. Partner, they must have been really good friends. They are just simply business partners, okay? There's definitely nothing gay happening here. Oh, wait, what did I find? Okay. Mechanical workbench. What about these mushrooms? Jaguar says, really great friends who are also roommates because they got along so well and love spending time together. Duke says, I like Kurt, robots are often underappreciated. I don't know anything about Kurt yet, so I'm gonna withdraw judgment on Kurt. Doug says, I truly am Kurt. Show up and say some dumb shit at me. Oh, that's funny. I kind of enjoy the scanning things aspect of the game. I'm all about it because I'm like ready to play some Star Trek right now. Let me scan some plant life on a planet that's never been touched by my species before.
This river looks pretty bad. Wonder where it leads. Not quite sure what I'm looking for. Is this what I need?
Could be useful. Just not for soldering your glove. Keep looking.
Jaguar says, tricorder time. Let's get Keiko to help us. Yeah, I need a botanist.
Lights on, Pumpkin.
Is this metal?
What about this?
Platinum.
Anything we can use?
All right, there's platinum in there. That should give a solid solder. Go get some more.
What are you?
taking unnecessary risks now, huh?
I never take unnecessary risks.
Oh yeah? What about that time on Beta Romulus?
Ugh, that foreman didn't even listen. I warned her.
That woman owes you half an arm.
I could have died in that shitty mine. But instead, I got you. And this lovely glove.
They are the best of friends. The closest friends. Beta Romulus? That sounds like a star system. Sounds like a naming convention that we would use here on Earth. Have any men been mentioned this so far? Maybe this is an all-woman universe.
Okay, Bex. I think I got what I need.
Great, head back.
I somehow doubt that. Shark says, I love their completely platonic relationship. Learning on the go, scan 15 objects. Did I already scan 15 objects? Am I already enjoying Tricorder Simulator? This is just how we talk to our homies, says Doug. Ryza Twine.
Sweet, a shortcut.
This glowing stuff sure looks interesting. I wonder.
What are you up to?
Since this is not worth harvesting, I might as well throw that seed thing in there and see what happens.
Take cover, Kurt.
Glove grip soldering. You know what? I will save my game. Alright, let me see what I can do to upgrade. Do you want to get a glove grip soldering? Yes.
Here we go. Good as new, Pumpkin. I'll be able to rip up that stubborn alien plant for sure.
Stop chatting with your glove and just go pick the damn plant.
Alright, so Kevlar fiber. Take more hits before you go down. Energy siphon. Absorb gunk to gain a brief period of increased run speed. Hydraulic braces. Achieve a higher run speed. Sprint by holding X or tapping. I like that. I want that.
All right. I guess I'll just throw this ball into that glowing stuff and see what happens, right?
You got more of a green thumb than me.
Son of a...
Did you blow something up?
Yeah, you could say that. I just grew myself a freaking staircase.
A staircase? What? In the energy puzzle? Huh, that's interesting. Tell you what, why don't you tell me about it back here? I'm all done, and I'm ready for some chow.
In a few minutes, okay?
You ever get tired?
Climb the ridge and suck up some of this gunk. Let's see. What are you? Cow's tongue. There's a lot of mushrooms on this planet. Another energy fish here. So I could probably bring another seed over, right? That's what it wants me to do? Oh, I need to grab the seed first. That would help. Not gonna lie, this simultaneously is really beautiful, but also kind of has like an old school sci-fi feel to it. I cannot jump while holding this, so I don't know if I can get up there. Okay, I can toss it and then pick it back up. And then toss it again. There we go. And bam!
This one grew even bigger.
Yeah, there's definitely energy potential in this stuff. Right now, I just wish it was edible.
Hey, why don't you just grab a gruel snack to hold you over? There's even some sorghum growing in the hydro.
Duke says, yeah, that exploring a totally alien but
I set up
weirdly
your
familiar
radio as a
world.
repeater for the ship's scanner.
So I'm like a walking energy detector now?
Your gear should pick up the energy signal if you happen to get within range while you're out there.
Doug needs to head out. Catch y'all later. Have a good one, Doug. Thanks for stopping by. It was good having you here. But yeah, no, that exact feeling that you're describing, Duke, where it's totally alien, you want to explore it, but at the same time there's something weirdly familiar about it, and like, just familiar enough that you can grasp at it. What's in this cave pathway? Look at all this gunk. There's also something kind of just satisfying about sucking up the gunk. New mushroom. Momentum oscillator upgrade available.
Ah, this place looks promising. Seems like there's some stuff we could use here.
Collect as much as you can.
Angel kernel? Oh, some fiber. Nice. We got more lump fruits. Jaguar says I had to get more tea since I finished my first brew. Now we start the process again. It's too hot and I gotta wait. And that is the process of tea. Wait for tea, drink tea, tea gone, get more tea. Obviously, I don't enjoy the fact that my characters that I'm playing as are in, like, severe poverty. But, wow, it's wonderful to be exploring, like, a literal strange new world.
Production's bad. Maybe you should head back? I don't want to lose contact.
This vegetation doesn't look right. It's like the gunk is...
Sucking the life out of it. Let me do something about it. I'll head back soon. Promise. Do you think the gunk wants to cause harm? Like it's, sentient or something?
Sentience, that icky stuff? Jeez, I hope not.
Hold on, I just scanned something. There we go. Duke says, I think this will be a good game for this darkest time of year. What do you mean by darkest time of year? You mean like literally darkest time of year? Yeah, give me some of that. Okay, apparently the fly life does not count. Duke says, yes, literally, it's good to acknowledge it, and it often profound impact on the mood of people. Yes. No, that is a true statement, and it's worth mentioning. Also, just in case anybody missed it at the beginning of the stream, logistical information, what we decided to do is that this game is probably going to run this stream and next one. It's not supposed to be a super, super long game. I feel like I should head back. I don't feel like I should continue into this cave. I don't know if the game is going to force me to do that, because my character would do that, but me personally, we were reaching the end of communication range, and there's a cave. I'm not a fan. But,
What a view.
not for real, that's gorgeous. That is absolutely gorgeous. So for the next 2 weeks, we're going to be doing, this game, and then we're going to take off for the following 2 weeks, because they are Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve, and I just don't... Part of me doesn't want to for those. I'd rather just take some time. And additionally, I know a bunch of people are not going to be able to make it for those days. So we'll come back fresh at the beginning of next year with the game that was voted for Fall of Porcupine. And it tied with Black Book, which we'll play right after. And that should bring us into the new year pretty well. So that's the schedule and plan for right now. Unless something comes up and changes that for one reason or another. Jaguar says, but go boldly where no one has gone before. Oh, the game is literally going to force me to go, even though... Hydraulic braces, don't mind if I do. I have a run button now. Okay, this is one of those but thou must moments. Alright, I get what we're doing. We gotta set up the danger. At least we have a run button now.
You're breaking up. What's going on?
This might take me a while after all.
Give me a break.
You'd understand if you've seen what I'm seeing. The gunk's eating everything here. Come see for yourself.
Leave my post on an empty stomach. Don't think so. You're right. The gunk is a bloody nuisance. The less there is, the more chance of energy pain.
What's going on with that? Gunk dripper. So I take it I probably shouldn't stay standing in that spot for too long. Nothing new that I can tell. No, no, no. Okay, thank you. Thank you for not killing me from that. A wing beam. That is something I can use, apparently. Wait, is that not a thing? Scanning unknown compound. Okay. We can jump over here. Beautiful. Jaguar says, okay, I need to ask, why are we here? I'm sure that they mentioned at the beginning of the game, but the text was kind of small and I missed the audio since my volume was down. Sorry. Okay, so they are here because they took out a mortgage together on a space vessel and all the equipment that they have.
Been a while since I nailed a shot, but maybe I still got it.
In order to attempt to find an energy source that they can sell to make money. Because being poor sucks, and they have practically no food and resources left. Tongue hopping indeed. Looking for space oil. Basically.
Some of these plants might make a nice stew. Want me to bring some back for you?
I cannot be bribed with alien gumbo ingredients. If you find a pack of beer or a tin of coffee beans, I'm willing to talk.
All right, I'll keep an eye out, but don't get your hopes up.
Right over here. No. Okay. I'm just kind of fascinated at, like, the design of the world and how everything looks, again, so similar but so alien. Oh, that gave me metal. Was that a metal mushroom? Jaguar says, oh, okay, so thanks for the recap. So they are Cassidy Yates or the Ravagers. Mostly the Ravagers. They are definitely trying to scavenge this planet for resources.
What was that?
What was that, indeed? That was a set phasers to sun sound. Except I think I'm all out of phasers. All out of phasers indeed.
Here's the river again.
Am I gonna end up cleaning up this river? I kinda hope so. That's kinda bad. What is that?
Why, hello there. You must be the one with the sweet singing voice.
Are you? What the hell?
You guys, on the other hand, are nasty. All right, bring it on.
Okay, I am trying to scan you. Gunk critter. Got it. Plot twist, the gunk is actually the natural species and everything else here is invasive. And we're just coming in with a bias for what we find beautiful.
Where are you going, beautiful? There's more life here than we thought, Bex. I've encountered animals.
What? Really? Did they have teeth and claws?
Some of them did, yeah.
If you get hurt, I will kill you.
They're strictly platonic friendship. I do kind of appreciate how it's not even, like, something that they feel the need to point out that they're probably together. That it's just, like, considered a natural part of the game world. Let's see what's in here. Fungal peppers. Okay. Where am I going? Looks like I have to get up there somehow, but I can't. I need to activate something there, so... Ah, there's Gunk over here. That's where I gotta go. Jaguar says, I feel like there are times in other media they try too hard with the representation, though it is getting better. I mean, there's kind of something nice about it being considered so normal and such a normal part of social conditions that you don't feel the need to obsessively point fingers at it. At the same time, I like the fact when it's more explicitly mentioned, because there are those who will use any plausible deniability to deny that it's actually actually exists. Like, you'll get people who are like, well, it didn't explicitly say that they were in a relationship, and partners could be business partners, so therefore there's no gay in this game. Because they have to come up with any excuse to deny its existence. So having it casually mentioned, to me, I think is the happy place.
This planet is literally a paradise when the Gunk's gone. Lush and colorful and amazing. I could just roll around and rub my face in it all.
Yeah, don't do
I
that.
wouldn't
These are
advise that.
strange
Hard to
mushrooms.
track energy signals when you're having an allergy attack.
Like, mention it as part of a passing conversation and then just move on. I'm good with that. Unless the romance is like the central focus of the text you're trying to
Yes, please.
to tell. Strange mushrooms, they never hurt anyone. The entirety of any sort of research about funguses begs to differ, Duke. It is generally a bad practice to start eating random mushrooms that you're not aware of.
I'll take these, thank you very much.
Heck, there are even some mushrooms that are lookalikes of ones that are edible that can be dangerous if you don't know what you're doing. In terms of foraging mushrooms. Don't eat strange mushrooms. Don't inhale strange spores. Just generally bad ideas. Insert disclaimer here. Pretty much. Strange mushrooms eat you. Yeah, they can. Zero, hello and welcome. Hope you're having a chillin' lovely Sunday. Glad you could join us. Zero would always like to have learned to identify mushrooms by their spore prints. That would be a really cool skill to have. That would involve me investing in a lot of skill points into something I don't know if I have the skill points for right now. But I agree with you. It'd be nice knowledge to have. More than anything, I wish I knew somebody who could teach me that stuff, so that I didn't have to try to figure it all out from scratch or using the internet.
Hey, Ronnie. I had Kurt get a water sample from the river. It's thick with gunk.
I hear ya. The stream doesn't look too inviting out here either.
What if the camp gets flooded? Bunny would not approve of that.
Looks like I have 2 paths to go down. Long and short of it, Duke, a
This place sure is something else.
spore print is the equivalent of a calling card for mushrooms. Tells you a lot about what you're looking at. Correct, Zero. As Zero pointed out, it is a print pattern that mushrooms make when they release their spores. It's a common way for mycologists to identify them. Thank you, Zero, for putting it in a much better terms than I could have. But what has you interested in mushrooms like that, Zero? Is it just scientific fascination, or is there more to it? Something maybe that draws you to mushrooms as opposed to something else? That's not terrifying. When injured, leave the corrupted area to restore health. Okay. There's a few gunk drippers in there. Zero says, fungi are fun guys. Just kidding. I just think they're going to play an important part in human health in the future. Yeah, I could see that. Like, in what ways do you see it becoming a tool for human health? Like, do you have any visions for what you'd like to see mushrooms explored with? Or any promising research that you're aware of?
proper meal soon. I'm gonna freak out. Any plans of heading back?
I'm following an animal, and it's the most beautiful creature I've ever seen.
Just gonna track it a little bit further.
If I had a credit for every time I heard you say, I'm just gonna.
Sarah says, with warming climates, it's entirely possible that they will evolve to be able to infect people and animals. And because at a cellular level they are similar to us, they are harder to kill than bacteria. That is a true statement. When you point it out like that, it's kind of terrifying. I kind of I've wondered for a long time what we could learn about how they communicate. Like for me, I feel like having the ability to utilize mycelial like networks and such to potentially create some sort of system that transfers data or communications could be a really interesting tool. And so I've always been fascinated with them on that level. Okay, how am I not supposed to be able to make that jump? I should probably leave the corrupted area and come back. So I don't game over. Can I save? Can't save while inside corruption. Let me save now. There we go. Zero says there's a lot of fungal compounds that we need to better understand that may be able to help us treat certain things. There's a lot of work that suggests psilocybin mushrooms can treat depression, trauma, and addiction. Yeah, I've heard the same thing with that.
There you are.
Hey, friend. Might be able to get up to you very shortly. But if you're this way, I have to go the other way around. Because the good rule of every gamer is always go the opposite way of what you're intended to do. There will be secrets. I do feel like they're a largely ignored component of our world. Where it's like, I feel like mammals have been studied to death, like animals in general have been studied. You know, not that we don't find new ones or that there isn't anything worth learning. Just we've learned about the animal kingdom for a long time. And we've spent a good deal of time fighting off bacteria and viruses, and we've dealt with plant life for agriculture. But I feel like fungi are kind of ignored in terms of the position that it has in the world. And I think you're absolutely right that the change in temperature and climate that is going to lean towards a much more probably hot and humid climate is definitely going to increase the need to understand what funguses are capable of and what they are doing around us. But thank you for your insight on all that, and if there's anything else you'd like to share, by all means, please do. If there's any, like, specific research that you're fascinated by outside of the psilocybin.
Good thing I'm not claustrophobic.
Good thing you're not claustrophobic indeed. Hello and welcome, J-Lex. Hope you're having a chill, lovely Sunday. Glad you could join us. What's the game like? Right now, we're sucking up goo and exploring the planet.
Maybe the gunk isn't exactly alive, but it seems like it's drawn to living things.
It's like it's completely off balance. My best theory yet. The gunk is a waste product from some kind of ecosystem-related process.
Like, who?
You're eloquent as always. But might not be a bad metaphor.
Also, our protagonists are the best of friends, and definitely not in any way, shape, or form, in any way in a relationship with each other, because that would be,
You're fast.
you know.
I wish you wouldn't run from me. I just want to look at you.
Yes, and the animal thinks you're trying to eat it and or kill it.
Can you believe we got here before anyone else?
It doesn't look like much from space. If it wasn't for your pig-headed nature, we'd have skipped right past it.
Don't say that.
Thing,
Oh,
too. The big corpse would trawl every last bit of life out of this place.
Yeah, our connections aren't really the sort that would spend good credits on plants. But if we find the motherlode of that energy, we can thank the stars we came first.
gay people in my video game, how dare they? Exactly. That's what I'm saying. How dare they? They're just two normal business partners who took out a mortgage together, traveling the stars, and, you know, with no ulterior things going on at all. Just really good friends. Zero had said the largest government funding source in the NIH is the NIH, and because there are currently not a lot of prominent fungal diseases, there's not a lot of calls for fungal research proposals, so no one really studies fungi in the context of disease. Or anything, really. Which is, of course, why it's going to be that much more significant in the next probably 15 to 20 years to get people into that research. And hopefully, you know, we don't wait until the last minute to get people into that research. Because, the way fungi adapts to climate change is going to be a big deal. Jalek says, gotta get real angry now and rant about it for an hour, and also black people for some. Oh man, Because, you know, every bigot needs to eventually slip into the racist perspective. Oh, there's a thing up there that I can... Duke says, yeah, I should pay more attention to fungal science. Listen, anything that can create neural pathways, basically, between trees, to me is something worth examining. Jalek says, Owl House is great. Hate how Disney killed the 3rd season. I don't know what Owl House is. Can somebody teach me what Owl House is, please? I would like to be in the know. Let's see, I'm gonna pull this thing. Yay for cartoon for little children. Okay, should be able to make it in there. And away we go. Except how do? How do? Looks like I can go back up this way and make it around. Maybe? I can't make that jump. Made by some of the same people that made Gravity Falls. I had no idea either, because I don't know anything about this show. I am learning. Okay, this is... brings me to here. And then I can come up here. And that's the one I opened up.
I knew there was something here.
There's some more organic matter for me to pick up. If that looks good, then I can probably head into the next area now. Here it says Alex Hirsch, who created Gravity Falls, plays the dog demon character. There's a dog demon character. I can't hear King's voice without hearing Bill Cipher. So I have a confession for you all. I have never watched Gravity Falls. Oh, dare I? Yes, how dare I not have time to watch a children's show that came out, you know, when I was an adult. How dare I be focused on my education? If Shark says I'll stream it on Discord if you want. Potentially would be interested in that. I should add it to my list too. I've heard really good things about it. Jalix watched all of them like twice because it was good. I just know that Gravity Falls is supposed to have like some weird crossover content with some other shows. I don't even know where I'm going right now. Uh-oh. No, okay, thank you. I glitched myself on a rock. Oh, this is the path forward. Zero says Alex Hirsch was was friends with the co-creator of Rick and Morty, and they do crossover Easter eggs.
Ugh, damn it!
You'll like Owl House, there's an anarchist owl witch lady in it. So, like, that sounds awesome. You already sold me.
Hey, leave it alone, you little turds! Scram!
I want to see if I can make one jump off the side here and into the water. Come on. Okay. Maybe not. Is there more gunk around? Oh, it's up there. Zero says it's basically Terra. Pretty much, actually. Alternate universe Terra, where I'm an owl. In this universe, Terra is an owl witch instead of a crow witch. True. True. I'll have to see the show then.
Ronnie? I lost your signal. Everything okay?
Yeah, sure, it's just... I think the animal might be hurt. I want to check on it.
Why this obsession with animal care? Just feels like we should be focusing on more practical matters. Not like we haven't got zoos back home.
Check on the animal. Jalex is compelling me against my wishes to make me watch this. You heard it here first.
Yoink!
Yep, gave me that medal. On sheer principle, I refuse now, Jalex. It's the law. Yes, the law of anarchy. You have to watch the Gay Owl show or else.
Oh, look at you. Ah, you're okay.
And then suddenly it eats your head and you die.
Aren't you? Hi. Hi there. All right. Off you go. What the hell is that? Whoa. That thing is massive. Hey, Hex, looks like we're not the first intelligent life on this rock after all. I mean, there are structures all over this area.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, there were definitely people living here.
I hope you're sure about the past tense. I'm not up for alien encounters.
Sure looks deserted. I'll send you some scans.
Take her to the conformatorium and make her watch the show. Yeah, there's definitely been life here. Life capable of building a statue. What are you? An energy fueled apple.
Look at these inscriptions. Hey, Bex, how are your skills in ancient alien alphabets, huh?
Bit rusty, to be honest. But send a scan my way and I'll have the computer work on it.
Let's see if there's anything else. Also, after I scan this, it might be a great time to take a break.
Translation's gonna take a while.
Any clues on how to crack this gate open?
Seems like the control mechanism is triggered by some sort of energy pulse.
I've got a wonky thermal accelerator on my workbench. And I think I should be able to modify the glove. Okay, I'm heading back to camp.
Okay, then I will head back to
Silly.
camp.
you should find a good spot for putting down a signal beacon. Maybe over by the statue. It'll make it easier for you when you want to return there later.
Because this actually sounds like a really good spot to take a break now that I'm gonna be potentially going back to home base.
Now, what's this fellow's deal? What were you up to?
Holy crap, this thing is old. A couple centuries at least.
Dang!
Couple of centuries old statue? Huh.
The metallurgy here is advanced. A lot of care went into erecting this thing.
Yeah, it sure is imposing. Must be someone important, right?
People rarely build statues over those who didn't make some huge difference. Could be a savior. Or a dictator, hard to guess.
Could be either one. Could be a concept, too. We have statues built to concepts like justice, whether you believe that that actually means that or not. It doesn't have to be a specific entity or person.
Well, 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 would you look at that?
Would you look at that indeed? Like all statues, they built in the South in honor of slavery. Yeah, pretty much. Alright, I'm assuming that this beacon that I'm placing is going to be a teleporter. And the game's not going to make me backtrack all the way. Correct. Excellent.
I'm really hungry.
Oh, you want to know how I've been? Well, Kurt got his joints clogged with mud. Blew a fuse when I tried to clean them. I've killed about 1 million of those nasty bugs. Not to mention the moist and the corrosion. Great day.
I'm sorry I kept you waiting. But you know what I'm like when I get excited. Let's eat.
Let's eat indeed.
That was so good.
Oh, yeah. My taste buds are still in heaven. Well done, Kurt.
You got served.
Tomorrow I gotta find a way to change his speech code. He needs to learn to say something else.
Besides, you got
Well,
served.
I'm going back out as soon as the sun's up. That animal I saw, I can't even describe it. It was so beautiful. And we've discovered traces of an old civilization. Who were they?
And can it tell us something about the energy signal? That's what I want to know.
Yup. Hey, you should come with me for once. Let's adventure together.
In these shoes? Nah.
Maybe we'll get famous.
Is she in
I
Crocs?
can picture the headlines. Scavengers discover unknown alien world. Make a fortune.
Scrappers try to escape deaths, die in agony on shitty space rock.
Everything's gonna be fine. I can feel it in my guts.
Wish my guts were more like yours. Planning on sitting out here all night or what?
Just a bit longer.
Ancient
yourself.
civilizations always know about
I'm in the
energy
bunk.
signals.
Lights out, Kurt.
You got served.
You got served. Upgrade the glove. Wasn't there something specific that it needed me to do to open the door? Absorb gunk at higher rate. That sounds really useful. Expand your glove's effective absorption area. That sounds really nice. Fire a plasma pulse to trigger local machinery. Adds a modified thermal accelerator to your power glove. What am I missing for that? I'll do that when I get back. For now, I am going to take a break, and I will see you all in a few. I will be back soon, everyone. Jalix, what are you talking about? Hard drive being scratchy? Also, we're back. It sounds like a printer. To me, at least. It does not sound like a hard drive to me. I hear it. Alright, what should I... What should I upgrade? Like, I feel like this should be mandatory to get the higher rates of stuff. But I also feel like this pulse cannon is gonna be required. Yeah.
Cool. I'm loving this new look for Pumpkin. Badass.
Get a room, you two.
Installed 5 upgrades. Nice. So my area of absorption and my gunk is absorbed at a higher rate.
When you're out climbing all over those ruins, try to avoid scratching any elbows or something. I'm not sure the little we have left rattling around in the med pack would do much against alien tetanus.
True.
Alien tetanus can just try to come for me. This immune system is rock solid. I never get sick.
You mean that runny nose and obvious fever you had the other month wasn't you being sick?
Oh, that. That was just a bit of a sniffle, nothing that could hold me back.
Uh-huh.
I'll make sure Bex doesn't get too lonely when I'm out exploring. Right, Kurt?
You observed.
Thought so. Keep it up, buddy.
Gangle says I have an old portable hard drive that makes noises like these. Also, hello and welcome, Gangle. Hope you're having a chill and lovely
Lonnie,
Sunday.
wait. Seriously, you have to be careful out there.
It's been you and me for the last 5 years, Bex, and that's not gonna change. Are we clear on that?
Aye, Captain. Crystal.
Definitely just best friends and business partners. With nothing else happening here. Oh man.
All right, let's try this.
The level of delusion that people need to go to in order to deny that something is there that's very obviously there. Just girls being girls.
Bullseye!
Traverse the ruins. Location unlocked. Ancient ruins. I'm actually curious if this shows how many things are in a specific area, or if it keeps adding as you go. Let's save game. It's been a while.
Wow, this is so cool. The beings that built all this new engineering and how to organize their efforts. Why did they disappear? Do you think there was a war, or maybe it was us? Humans, I mean.
We would have read about it. Not like we've encountered a lot of other beings in the galaxy.
They sure had a thing for locked gates.
Since when is a locked gate anything but a challenge to you?
Didn't say I wasn't gonna open it.
Uh-oh.
What's going on here? The gunk's going all crazy around this weird pipe. Almost like it's aware of it.
A weird pipe? Are you being careful?
Yes, the gunk just seems more aggressive.
I really want to make one jump off. But not knock me off. Oh, that was an achievement. Make one charge off a cliff. Are there other achievements tied to killing them in different ways? I'm actually really curious now. Let's see. I have to grab one unaware and hit 3 at once, presumably with the gun. Make one charge into the other. That's funny. I want to do that next. Come on. Why don't you charge into the other one? Or can maybe I get them all in one spot and blast them all? They are angry little beings, yeah. Come on. Oh well.
Whoa! The ping just spiked. What's going on?
Me and Pumpkin just cleared the gunk around the pipe. And it doesn't look like the other ruins. It looks active.
And we just happen to get another energy ping. The gunk seems to be drawing energy out of the stuff, right? And it was like all attracted to the pipe. So,
The pipe is full of energy!
bingo. Now where does the pipe lead? Follow it.
Presumably back to whatever civilization was making use of it, or was making use of it. I'm gonna have to sneak up on one of those little gunk beasts too, at some point. Polluted lake.
What's this thing? Uh-oh.
That's a bomb.
Hell yeah!
Yep, that's a bomb. That is a bomb plant.
Bex? I think I know where the polluted river comes from. What an awful place.
You still that pipe?
It runs right through the cliffs on the other side of this lake.
Oh no, they gave Tara
Looks
a
like
bomb.
there's an entrance there.
Can you cross it on your own? I'd rather not start up Bunny. She's got 2 good launches left at most.
There are more ruined structures in the lake. Maybe I can... No worries. I'll figure something out.
Try to remove some more gunk from the pipe if you find any. Getting more readings from the energy spikes could help me with locating the source.
Sure thing. This place could use some cleaning up.
What do you do? Switch chain. A control device facilitating a nearby mechanism like dropping a counterweight or loading a spring in a clockwork. Apply a pulling force to activate.
Yeah, this'll do. If I line them up, I should be able to cross. I just need to find a way to rotate the other pieces too.
Here's my thing. This is a culture that
Well, this way feels promising.
is clearly extracting resources, has locked doors, and has mechanisms designed to make it hard for somebody to access this facility. So what are they guarding?
this society has stood here for a long time, and now it's just empty. Not a trace of life. Like they just up and left.
Maybe it was the gunk. Seems like a difficult thing to coexist with. Probably better for us anyway.
Okay, but was the gunk
Maybe this can help me?
invasive, or did they do something to provoke the gunk's existence?
Alright!
Also, it looks like they had a cure for the gunk right here, so...
Sweet! Natural bridges.
Okay, game.
Maybe I can shoot that thing down?
Slippery natural bridges indeed.
You played a big part in the history of this place, didn't you? How's it going with the language translation?
Still haven't got all of it. I think it mentions the energy, though. I'm not sure how it translates. Something like Geist?
Neat.
There's another word that's frequent in the text, though. The computer suggests it translates to garden. Or maybe gardener?
I wish the computer would work faster. I can't wait to see the whole picture.
I can't even tell which is the path forward and which is the path I need to take for side stuff at this point. Because I feel like it's split off into several paths at one point. Nope. Not what I was trying to do. There we go.
I knew there was something here.
The reward for exploring is discovering new objects. Who would have thought? What does this translate to?
I found another inscripted statue. Maybe it's a scene from their holy script or something?
Might be. But we're not here to study religion.
Is the game gonna let me jump over there? No. Dang, I wanted to see if these smaller creatures look like they're the same species as the large one. Okay, I have been over here before. Right, this is where I dropped the thing. I'm just backtracking at this point to make sure I didn't miss anything. Yeah, that's the beginning of the area. Okay. Okay, so... Alright, so this is the path forward then. Got it.
There's static on the radio again. That means more gunk.
We'll take care of it.
Jalix says, music is so string heavy, it's great. I have no clue what the string instrument that they use for the melody is called. I'm not sure either. I'm gonna see if I can sneak up on this one. Or not. How are you supposed to get an unaware one?
Another energy spike. Location's still fuzzy, but it's definitely related to whatever is on the other side.
Just one more to go, I think.
Looks that way.
You know, I think they valued beauty.
How can you tell?
It's just a feeling. These ruins have something aesthetic about them. Like they were built not just for function.
And shortcut. Great. Gangle says the melody part sounds like a melodica or a concertina, but probably not played on an actual instrument. Okay, this is where I came from, right? Yeah. Or no. No, yeah. This is where I came from. So then, this is pretty much my only path forward now. But this just leads me back, doesn't it? Or do I have to go, like, to the left side now? Yeah, that's probably what it is.
Might be able to track the pipe through here. Oh, some loot? Don't mind if I do.
Not at all. Yeah, it's not uncommon for indie developers to have to rely on using samples. So, which way do I go? I guess I follow the pipe, but how? Well, down I go. Take this metal. Take the fiber. For some reason, there was a part of me expecting there to be a secret behind that. Alright, let's head over this way. Now into the left path, the northern mountain pass. Zero says, I've been cooking for almost 5 hours. I need a break. What have you made for 5 hours?
Built statues of their leaders. Did they have a belief system, you think?
I don't know. Maybe. My expertise is in hauling stuff across the galaxy. If only there was more work in alien antiquities.
Ooh, space archaeologists.
If it can lead us closer to the source of the energy signal, I'm all for it.
I know. Find energy, go home, get rich, but also space exploration.
How do I get that up there? Zero says I meal prepped my lunches that I'm gonna take to work this week, and I'm making a pozole. Well, awesome on making the lunch for your week, because that's all like this good stuff, meal prepping. But pozole, I am not familiar with. Maybe I know that by a different name. Okay. Yes, I know what that is. That's awesome. Congrats on making that. That's not easy work. How do I get across this? It's much more labor intensive than you thought, and you started later than you wanted. Nothing worse than starting later than you want on meal prep, though. No. Because then it kind of pushes everything back that you need to get done. There we go. Now I should be able to chuck that over there. Boom. And the path is open, even if I can't make the very easy jump across the gap. Let's keep going. Where are we headed to now? I've appreciated how chill this whole game has been. Like, the puzzles don't feel super intense. It just feels like a fun experience of exploring this landscape. Aha! Secret area. Give me that jeweled apple. And use that metal. Ah, I gotta blow that up too.
Hey, Bex, do the inscriptions mention anything about who this fellow is by any chance? I think it's their god.
I don't think so. But the text seemed quite poetic. There's a rhyme to it, like phrases from a fairy tale. Computer's still working on the last bits.
They really thought this fellow was a big deal.
Or maybe they were forced to think so.
What's going on here? Is it a meeting or a summoning? Maybe this large guy built this whole place, like a founder of this society.
The people who are small and worshipping don't necessarily look like they're the same species as the tall one. I mean, they could be. But it looks like the tall one has, like, 3 antennae, whereas these ones look like they have... I don't know, they don't look the same to me. There's similarities, but it does not look identical. give me some of these? Let's see. I'm also enjoying the fact that there's just like this subtle mystery now going on where it's like, not only are you exploring the planet, but there's something that you're actively trying to seek out, because it's pushing me forward, right? Like, it doesn't feel like I'm just statically exploring now. And they introduce it, I think, at the right time, where it's like just when you're about to be like, okay, I'm just exploring and like looking in crevices. Now it's like there's a whole civilization to understand and explore. And they give you clues about what they were like, and what they were worshipping, and what they valued. I appreciate when a game is able to drip the information like that.
Okay.
The gunk close to the pipe seems more hostile, but nothing we can't handle.
I want to know if there's a good way to sneak up on the gunk beasts. I'm gonna look that up quick. Because when I did it before, it did not go well. Let's see, slip past one achievement. Let me see. You'll first encounter Gunk Splitter. Oh, okay. There's something I haven't even encountered yet that I have to deal with, a different enemy. Okay. Oh, there's just stuff I can't do yet. That's okay then. It's your birthday today and you almost forgot to tell us all. You are officially 20 now. Well, happy birthday, Jalix. Congrats on making it to 20. I am very excited for you.
Side of the lake, the stronger the readings get.
I'm guessing we'll... All right, here we go. Time to see where all this leads to.
Yep.
Can't wait.
I wonder how they built all of this. No traces of machinery.
Maybe like the pyramids back home. I read about it in this expose in Mech's Digest. No one really knows how they were built. Should have been impossible without modern tools.
That's not true.
Yeah, I read that too. That's the sort of feeling I get from this place.
There is nothing impossible about the creation of the pyramids. That's kind of a misnomer. No, 20 is definitely a milestone. I'm with you there, Zero. Did you, or are you going to do anything exciting with being 20 in Jalix? Anything you have planned? Or
You're not getting
working on?
lost, are you? Don't forget to set a beacon.
I am definitely going to use that and head back to base. I would like, let's see, stun pulse array. Launch a plasma blast capable of paralyzing small gunk creatures. Inserts a lens array modification for the pulse cannon. That sounds useful. Absorb gunk to gain. Jalek says, I went to one of those fancy built sushi restaurants yesterday with my family, to celebrate.
We're getting close to something big, Bex. I can feel
That's
it.
pretty awesome.
I'm trying not to get my hopes up too high. But that pipe certainly feels promising.
Yeah, great things are around the corner. I just know it.
Portable stove. Conveyor belt sushi is fun. I've actually never done conveyor belt sushi because I'm not the biggest fan of eating most of the sushi out there. I tend to prefer the vegetarian kinds. And you can try plenty of new stuff without that much consequence. That's true. If you're into that. Yeah, for sure. They had really, really good spring rolls. Nice. Just a lot of the stuff that is vegetarian ends up being a lot cheaper. And so they end up charging you the same rate whether you're eating vegetarian or not.
What the? The ping's interfering. And I can...
That's not
Bex?
great.
Bex, are you there? Crap.
No signal.
Mother of all stars! That glowing light up there. Is that where the ping's coming from? I gotta get up there. Yuck. No wonder the water's all clogged up.
What do you mean the expensive one was half the price of the veggie options? Wait, if you ate just vegetarian, you got a cheaper price?
What is this?
That doesn't happen here.
Sacrifice?
At least as far as I
They
know.
make offerings to the energy god? Ugh, enough with the fantasies, Bonnie. Stay focused.
Yeah, that doesn't happen here, Jalix. I wish it did. That'd be nice. You can't expect me to be reading all of this. This is a lot. Maybe just enough to get across this path. Do something else. It certainly looks like I'm getting closer to the source. That looks like it's going way down. So I actually have no idea where it wants me to go. Ah, there we go. I have no idea where the game wants me to go. 2 seconds later. I'm siphoning... Are they siphoning from the planet's core? I'm not sure. It looks like it's possible. Maybe some sort of geothermal? Zero says I went to a conveyor belt place when I visited my friend in Seattle once, and it was like Jalek said, they had plates with the fancier rolls that cost more and simpler rolls that cost less, and they were all color-coded.
This stuff gets everywhere.
Yeah, that's not my experience. I'm glad you were able to get that, though.
Making progress.
In fact, I've come across a number of different types of restaurants over the years that actually charge the same amount whether there's meat in a dish or not. And it always kind of bothered me because they'll sell something like, they'll have like no vegetarian options at some restaurants. Or back in the day at least they didn't. I haven't gone really out to restaurants in a while. But you'd basically try to order a salad, and there'd only be like chicken or some other like type of salad that had meat in it, and you'd ask them to have that removed, and they would still charge you the price that it was with the meat in it, as if that's somehow
Bollocks.
a
This
good
is gonna take forever,
price for
Pumpkin.
that.
I wish I could ask Bex for some advice. She'd tell me to just climb up there and take a look at that glowing thing, instead of talking to myself like a crazy person.
To be fair, if I was in your situation, character, I would be talking to myself too. All the restaurants by you have vegetarian options that are usually cheaper. That's nice. That must be nice.
Damn, this hostile gunk! Good thing I've got my mask on. I'm not gonna let this stuff stop me. Just a bit further.
Jalek says, although I went to some fancy burger place that does imitation meat. Jaguar says the vegetarian options are cheaper, but like not by much, and it's kind of frustrating. Or you go out with someone who eats meat and they order steak, you order fries, and then they want to split the bill. Nope. It ends up being a point of contention where, like, when it is cheaper, yeah, that happens. But some places just flat out don't have vegetarian options, and they will charge you the same amount to have the meat removed. Especially if it's like a steak place. It's gotten better over the
Back into
years,
the
but
fray.
Tarot, no, the vegetarian order is like a fry, just one, or like leaf, and then the meat eater wants to split the bill. You know, the thing is, though, is half the time, if you're vegetarian for ethical reasons, right? If you order fries, sometimes they use like beef tallow to cook their fries, or they'll use like the meat to cook the fries. So even the fries won't be vegetarian. They'll tell you the fries are vegetarian, but they're not. Because they don't even consider the oil they're cooking it in. Order fish that's not meat, right? Yeah, I've legit heard that from restaurants.
No pain, no gain. We're getting close.
I will say being vegetarian sounds like it's gotten a lot, like, and eating out at restaurants has gotten a lot easier in the past, like, 10 years than it was 10, 15 years ago. Which is nice.
A hatch? What would that do? I guess I gotta try to get it open?
Ooh, what happened? What did I do? Did I just blow it all up?
Holy crap!
What the fuck, Ronnie?
Hey, Bex! You're back!
Oh, I was so worried. At first, I lost the ping and the radio went all static. And outside to try and fix it, and then came this sound like a swoosh. And I looked out and the whole place had changed. The river's clearing up. The air is lighter, and the energy reading went right off the charts.
I know, right? It was like this mega gunk, and I opened a hatch on the pipe, and there was this, like, energy blast. All the gunk vanished in one blow.
According to the data, you released pure lightning.
It opened up my way, too. I can see where the pipe comes out of the ground.
You can? You have to follow it. I mean, if you think it's safe to go down there.
I'd say me and Pumpkin are up for the challenge.
You're at the Gunk Tower. Alrighty. We managed to clear the Gunk Tower. Zero says, I used to work at a burger restaurant and they took food allergies very seriously. They would make us warn people who had seafood allergies not to get the onion rings because they were fried in the same oil as the fish patties for fish sandwiches. That is something that I very rarely have encountered, and I'm really glad that you guys have had better experiences with that than I have. I've legit been to restaurants that where allergies were an issue for people I knew, or where you know, people wanted to eat vegetarian and they would legit just be like, I don't know, or we don't, I'm not the one who cooks the meals, so figure it, like, and they refuse to ask the chef sometimes, or the chef would say, oh yeah, it's totally vegetarian, only to find out that it's not. Jalek says, I tried a bunch of everything. There were even gyoza and tempura.
This place makes me think of those secret gardens I used to read about, you know, when I was a kid.
You wouldn't mind being an adventurer in a fairy tale, would you?
I sure wouldn't.
Great when places take allergies seriously. For real, it really is. That restaurant becomes a keeper when you find those. Jalek's like the spring rolls the most.
I'm following the pipe.
No, it really does sound yummy. Spring rolls are amazing. They closed within 3 years because they were overpriced and the owner stole our tips. Well, that sucks. Capitalism's gonna capitalism at the end of the day. Good with allergies still steals tips.
We're getting deep underground, but the only way up is down.
Even when we have nice things, we can't actually have nice
All right,
things.
here we go.
Exactly. Because good old profit margin's gonna come in at the end of the day and ruin everything.
Hey, the computer's finally decoded the text. Listen. Our lives were nothing but sweat and toil because the Geist was buried. The Gardener made it flow and bestowed upon us our future.
Ooh, sounds like poetry. The Geist must be the energy, right?
All the inscriptions basically state that the Gardener made the energy flow, so they did make use of it. That's good news for us.
Well, that means they were able to harvest the energy and make sure that, you know, it was able to be put to some sort of use. Right, so... But is extracting that energy the source of the gunk? Wouldn't surprise me.
Whoa, just look at this place. No gunk, just amazing nature.
Maybe one of their family members had allergies, says Jalix. Zero says it was a liability thing. Yeah, if you end up getting somebody killed with allergies, then it's an issue. But I also know that there was a whole thing, I think it was McDonald's, had beef tallow in their fries. Despite telling people that their fries were safe for consumption, and some people who were vegetarian for religious reasons got very, very mad, and rightfully so. They didn't want to get sued by tourists. Funny how it all comes back to Capital. They're not doing it for the right reason, they're just doing it because they don't want to get a lawsuit against them. Couldn't be that you don't want to see people die.
All right.
And we got a beacon set up. I keep feeling like I'm missing something. Because the landscape is so, like, vast in certain ways, even though it's semi-linear. But I keep feeling like there's more to it because of the way they spread everything out than it probably is. Alright, let's head into the cave then.
There might be a way through here. Damn, tight space.
You think it's a dead end? It would be awful to lose the pipe now, when we've come this far.
Nah, seems to be opening up further down.
Chapter 5, Traverse the Caves.
Whoa, this place really did open up, like a whole system of caves.
Just don't get lost.
I'll try.
Try is the operative word here. Zero says, it all, that's why I took allergies seriously, but at, the company level, it all boiled down to money. Yeah, it usually does, unfortunately. But that's capitalism for you. What's best for people isn't what's considered, it's what's considered financially profitable in the given moment. Yeah, was wondering where that was.
Lights on. I can barely see my hand in front of me.
What about your feet? We don't want you breaking anything.
Me? I've never broken a bone in my life.
Well, you did lose half an arm.
Yes, you did.
Oof, this is gonna be a squeeze.
Which I still want to know more about. She was working in a mine. And somehow lost half her arm. Famous last words indeed, Gangle. Famous last words indeed. Where's the... There it is. Oh. I have to catch it midair.
What's that sound I keep hearing?
Boom.
I found some more of these natural explosives. This planet sure is a wonder.
Handle with care, please. Any sign of the pipe?
A little busy here, partner. I'll report to you as soon as I've got something.
Which way is the path? Nope, this is where there's extra resources. Seriously, I feel like an exploding plant actually existing like that in nature is absolutely terrifying. Also, wouldn't be surprised if that exists somewhere and I don't know about it. I know there's a plant that explodes out thorns.
More ruins. What were they doing down here?
Please, careful.
Damn! You're breaking up. Well, we know what that means. Gunk. Max! I found the pipe!
Yeah, there's that one that poofs and disperses seeds and it can happen near you. And those seeds are going through you. Jaguar says it's getting cold finally and I have no idea what happened to any hat that I may have had. So I'm crocheting a slouch beanie. Won't be done for a bit, but the cold is a motivator. Well, good luck on your project. I hope it comes out well. You know, definitely feel free to post pictures on the Discord when you're done if you feel up for it. Zara says I'm gonna head out and enjoy my soup. Have a good rest of your Sunday and enjoy the rest of the stream, y'all. You enjoy that soup.
What the?
You
Creepy.
did so well making it, and thanks for
Noticed
stopping
me
in,
at all.
Zara.
It looked like it was following
The pipe, too.
I can't get through the same way, though. Let's get rid of this gunk.
Oh yeah, I gotta get to that, don't I? A ruin swing blade. Jaguar says, I don't think I posted any of my projects in the Discord for quite some time. I should do that. By the way, this plant talk reminds me of Plants vs. Zombies. How so? Because we're dealing with this zombie-like goo that we're sucking up in order to save the fungi and plants.
This place is so cool.
There was a cactus in the
Down
game
here
that
in the
spat out
dark.
thorns. I forgot about that.
Dustin?
The one that stops the
Finally!
balloon zombies.
I've been trying to break through the interference, but our cheap-ass equipment's not much to work with.
Good news. I found the pipe again.
You did? That's great.
Not too shabby.
It's like I'm in two different eras at once. The ruins look ancient, but the pipe looks brand new. So did that drone.
Drone? What the hell, Ronnie?
I was like right in front of it. All I cared about was the pipe.
That is interesting. Would be nice to know what it was up to.
Is there a thing nearby? Maybe I have to... Ah, there it is. It's a good thing my energy pulses are compatible with everything here. Can I make that? I can't make that jump, right? There's gotta be a way to get that. Is there a way to maybe turn this platform or something? Like, there's gotta be a way to... Any ideas how to get that platinum over there? It does not look like I can make that jump.
Huh. Interesting.
Any progress?
The only other way out of the room is locked. Should be a counterweight around here somewhere.
Pull the switches. Okay. Maybe I activate something and it starts getting things spinning in the other room. Shark
should do it.
left for a while and is now back. Well, welcome back, Shark.
Nope, didn't do it.
What's going on?
I think I activated some sort of ventilation system, and now both doors are shut.
Are you trapped?
There must be some way out of here.
There is indeed a way
I'm
out.
out, Bex. At least from that room.
Good.
The air's all warm and humid down here. Not stale, though.
Shark says that Jalex is now the same age. Well, that only lasts for a short while, so enjoy it while it lasts. Eventually, you will not be the same age.
Ooh, better watch my step.
We do be old now. 20 is not old.
There's a heated flow of air coming from below. And this area seems to be rich in mineral deposits. Maybe this was a mine? Looks like a lot of the caverns are natural, though.
Grab all the resources you can. Not nearly as profitable as getting that
He
energy.
means growing up.
But at least
You
I know
sure
how to
feel
hawk anything
old.
we don't find a use for when we get back home.
If you're old, then Terra is ancient. No, I'm not. I will gladly accept the title of ancient if and when I get there, but I am not there.
Any trace of the pipe?
Not yet. I just have to make it over this chasm.
Is this the same room I was just... yeah. What do I need to blow up now? You all are bullies. The T in T-Rex stands for terror. this the room I was in? Yes, that is the room I was in before. What is... Where do I put you? There. And I missed.
Slam dunk!
There we go.
Yuck.
More gunk.
Gunk might mean energy. It's not all bad.
The gunk collecting is going.
Oh, alright. I'm back in the locked room. Maybe I can open it up from here?
Maybe.
That did it!
Okay, so it's opened back up now, and... Does that mean I can get back to that spinning platform area? Or not? Oh, or maybe I just need to blast that. Nice, and now I should be able to go get that platinum that I left behind. Now that this is spinning, and we should be able to make our way up here. It looks like there's some more resources over there that I missed. Let me go grab that before I leave the room. And then we can follow the tube down. Dalek says, once you reach a certain degree of sour, you just hurt your tongue. Because Shark had said, have any of you tried extreme sour warheads? They're too sour for me. Shark says, I didn't know things could be that sour, not gonna lie. They were one of my favorite candies as a kid, so... I don't know what to say. I never found them too sour. Photosensitive trigger. How? I just didn't. We got some sweet chewy candy here that is just dusted with pure citric acid. That sounds delicious.
Found the pipe again. And more gunk. We might lose reception while I'm cleaning it up.
Thanks for warning. I'll feel better when you...
And those just tend to hurt your tongue after you ate 5. It should be, but you can't eat a lot. Never really bothered me when I ate a lot of candies like that.
This place must have been abandoned for ages.
The gunk's taking over.
Weird. Still functional.
What are you? You look different. How is this not a thing to scan? Okay, not what I was trying to do, but sure.
Oh, well, of course there are gunk critters down here.
Take that!
I'm getting sick of these things.
Which is your favorite flavor of the orchids, though? Jaguar says, dang, I've not had those candies in so long. I didn't know they still made them, to be honest. I'm not surprised, just... I haven't heard anyone mention them in such a long time. Jaguar says, I made hard candies once with orange oil and citric acid. It was good, but working with sugar is not something that I have a thing for. Working with sugar is dangerous. Okay, even Jalex thinks it's scary to work with sugar. That should tell you something right there. It is a terrible combination. Boo, shark. Boo. Jaguar says it's kind of scary. I got a candy thermometer. That helped. I'm sure that a candy thermometer helped.
Huh.
I still would be terrified.
Haven't seen one of those before.
Ow! Hey! Okay, time to make my move.
Those tentacles look pretty frail. Maybe I could knock it off balance and just rip it right off its perch?
And they booed him because he was right. Sure. You boo me when I'm right, so.
I hate losing you like that. How are you doing?
I've done some cleaning. Place looks good as new. And the air feels lighter here.
Can't you just go around the gunk? You should focus on following the pipe.
Well, the gunk clogs everything up. I can't go any further without removing it first. Besides, it's harmful.
Look, we really need to make some progress. If we don't, it's all gonna...
It's all gonna what?
Never mind. Just find a way out of there.
I need to flip another switch for that door's lock.
Where's the path I was just on? Is it this way? Is this the... Nope. This leads me up here. There we go. Another gold apple, which is awesome. Can't open that yet. Can't scan that. Alright, honestly, this is a great place to find a beacon and to stop. Jalix says, I mean, if you are just making something like caramel, it's fine. But with hard candies, you actually have to touch and handle the hot sugar, which is just asking for trouble. True. Shark says, I'm always right because I watched the Owl House. That's how it works. Damn, Shark using the law against me. But I also watched Owl House and say you're wrong, so you can't be. Ha, checkmate. As someone who has not watched the show, I disagree with you both. Even though you presented both opposite opinions. An unstoppable force meets an immovable object. You all are silly. You all are very silly. But yeah, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna set the beacon here. We're gonna call it a stream. And next time we will come back with more of the Gunk. Hope everyone is excited for that, because this has been a really fun game so far. It's just been a lot of puzzle solving, a little bit of action, a lot of exploring. Cortex shall automatically restore consciousness when blacking out. Charge effect reduces the recharge time between plasma pulses. Duke says it has been a fun stream. Thank you, everyone. Shark says, stay silly, y'all. So just before we do leave, just saying it one more time for everybody. Next week, we will likely finish the Gunk. I think we've certainly spent enough time here to be able to complete the game next time, based on how long it's listed on how long to beat. After that, we'll be taking off for the 24th and 31st, and we'll resume again on January 7th. So I hope to see you all next week for what will be the last Sunday stream of 2023. And then I will hope to see you back here for more in 2024. So, thank you so much for the donation, Jay. I appreciate it. Jay says, Viva la Revolution. And indeed, long live the revolution. Seriously, thank you so much for stopping in, Jay. Hope you're having a chill and lovely Sunday, and glad you could all join up for this lovely stream. Yeah, I think that's everything. So with that said, thank you again so much for watching. I will give you all 5 minutes so you can talk amongst yourselves if you'd like to. And with that said, my name is Anarchist Tara. Thank you so much for watching, and see you all next week.